Once you are logged in and have reached the Apple Teacher Learning Center, you want to scroll down to where you can choose, do I want to begin my badges for the iPad or for the Mac? It really doesn't matter where you begin. If I'm a K-8 teacher, I might start with the iPad. If I'm at the high school, I might start with the Mac. But ultimately, we're hoping that all of us will become fluent with both devices because we'll be using both of them in our classrooms. For our sake now, I'll begin with the Mac. And you'll see that there are 8 badges, which are checked because I've completed, but for you it won't be that way yet. There are 8 badges, and this will be the case for both devices. The badges and the quizzes are around the device itself: Pages, Keynote, Numbers, iMovie, GarageBand, and then the last 2, Productivity and Creativity. I do encourage you to do those last. Number 1, it'll be easier for you because you've completed the other modules. And number 2, because it's a great summary and a way for you to reflect on everything you've learned in the other modules. For now, I'm just going to click on Keynote for the Mac, and you'll see that a window pops up that lets me begin viewing the module itself. There are terrific resources here for each of the modules. I would encourage you strongly to start with Get the Book, because that will let you download an iBook that gives you great information about the app itself, but also walks you through, potentially if you want to do it, walks you through how you might create some terrific resources for our students for the classroom, and it is really teacher-centered around things that you might do with your students. There were many things in here that I learned that I'd never thought of doing that way or didn't know at all, and so I would encourage you to go through those. At the bottom of the page for you, it will be where you might take the quiz. It shows obviously that I've collected this badge and so I can't take the quiz again, but when you go there, I will just be honest with you, there's 5 questions and you'll need to get, I believe, 4 out of 5 correct. You can restart anytime you need to, anytime you want to. So if you start making mistakes, that's totally okay. We're going for mastery here. We want to be able to use these apps and our devices as well as possible with our students. I will also tell you that as you go into this, just being honest, you'll probably want to start going to the quizzes eventually first, so that you can start seeing the questions that might be asked and eventually start looking for those sorts of things, because obviously those are important for certification. So as you go through the iBook and the modules, you want to be looking for that information. I hope this is helpful for you. I really encourage you to do this work, and I look forward to seeing the learning happening around the district. Please don't hesitate to ask questions if you have them. Thank you.